Good afternoon, YouTube family. Martinez Country Home here. Today's March 31st, 2022, Thursday. So, guys, what I wanted to talk about today, um, we'll get right down to it. Is so Russia announced today that they will be requiring anyone buying their natural gas, to open bank accounts in Russia, so that they can pay in rubles. Now, Putin had already made this announcement like last week, but and which was supposed to go into effect tomorrow, which is April 1st. But today he kind of made it official. They will not be accepting anything else other than rubles for their gas. Now, this goes along with other things that are going on as well with all these suppliers, like for the grain, the supply chain, um, the grains that are not being planted in the Ukraine. Um, right now, guys, we are what you're watching is basically the world basically falling apart, and it reminds me of back in like in 2014 or so, when I used to listen to X22 report. I think the guy's name was Dave, and he would always say, "The world is falling apart." So that is what's going on right now, guys. We're going into like a split. Um, we're gonna have it's looking like we're gonna have two different financial systems or something, right? The US dollar, um, the US dollar being the world reserve currency, is not just gonna finish get done overnight, because so many people have it, but it sure is going faster than what I thought, guys. um then we have the eastern I mean the Eastern Europe, Asian monetary system, um, really basically based with the BRICS, right? Because China and Russia do have, and India have humongous economies. Um, you also have Brazil and South Africa in there with the BRICS. But I don't think, I still don't think people are really realize what's going on. They know, they see the news, and all they're doing is blaming Vladimir Putin for the war in Ukraine, and that it's causing high gas prices, it's causing inflation, not realizing that these problems were already here before that war. The health crisis kicked off a lot of this economic um, instability, and instability. Um, it's looking like there's gonna be a lot of suffering going around, even here in America. Um, Again, I don't think people are realizing how much trouble we are in. Not just here in America, but really, guys, the whole world. Um, and the reason I say that is because it looks like it's being done on purpose. Um, the oil here in America, all the animals that are being culled, the hogs and the chickens. Um, a lot of farmers are, basically being told that not to plant here. Um, I've mentioned it before, guys, that this looks to be on purpose. It's by design. I mean, it's always been my opinion that it's been by design. Um, the health crisis kicked it off, right? And um, then you had the supply chain issues, in the ports, in the big ports like in Los Angeles and Long Beach and New York. You're having the same thing going on in China with their ports. So this looks to be, guys, to me, in my opinion, when it comes down to it, when it really just comes down to it, it's the ruling class on both sides of the world against humanity. Um, I don't want to sound parabolic here, or sound out there, but I've always held that this is a spiritual war against humanity. This world is so evil, um, especially here in America. And America, we haven't even tasted half of what's going on, what other people in the world have gone through, like Syria, people in Yemen, in Gaza, uh, in Ethiopia. There's war. They're having a civil war right now. In America, in Europe, we've basically been insulated. It's only been really until recently with Ukraine where we've had uh, an Anglo nation like in their soil at war. Um, and yes, I understand. Ukraine and Russia, they're Slavs, but the Russians guys, and the Ukrainians, they trace their lineage. A lot of them trace their lineage to the Vikings, to the Danes. Okay, so um, anyway, this really looks to be by design, guys. We really need to be um, buying stuff like real things, and I'm not talking about just material possessions. I'm talking about first of all, food for your household, energy, whatever energy you can get. Um, you really have to be planning smart because they're looking they're bringing the hammer down on us. And if you think this is like that we're in it now, they haven't really even got started yet, guys. They've been softening us up. Um, of course, for some people like the rich, they're not gonna feel nothing. They don't care, because I mean they're not gonna feel it. They're getting ready. They're ready. I mean, they have all the money in the world. They've been looting humanity for at least 50 years, guys. They've been doing that to us. So um, they're ready. They're insulated. Um, they've prepared themselves. No telling, guys. No telling how much food that they've put away, especially in these underground cities that you hear about. These underground bases and cities, and um, who knows? Speculation here, right? But that might be a big reason why there's so many shortages. You know, all over the place, especially here in America. Again, I understand that it's worse in other parts of the world. I understand that. I get it. But America, we've gotten accustomed to a certain way of life. We've gotten accustomed to our grocery stores being having so much food. A certain amount of product available, right? And for the past couple of years, it hasn't been like that. We've been short. So, um, but the big thing, guys, is with Russia and them pegging basically the ruble to the gold, to a gram of gold, right? Um, it's not so much per se a gold backed currency. It's not really that. It's just that the way they'll be able to sell their oil, their natural gas. Um, there's a lot of things that are at play here. Um, so, but here in the West, guys, we're in trouble. Our economy, it's been based on debt, on really nothing. It's based on air. They've been printing money out of thin air for so many years. So right now, what you can, guys, get as much as you can, as much food, as much things that you're gonna need to live your life, and as much, and also you're gonna have to buy things that will help you protect what you've bought. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave relevant links here, but I just wanted to say that we are in a collapse. We are living through it. It's so subtle, but in time, I can see in time, it'll be to where you're just not gonna be able to deny it. And we're hearing from so many different sources, right, of what's going on with food actually being planted, supply chain issues, um, and with the medium of exchange. How are we going to pay for that food and things like that? um, there's a lot of turmoil right now in the world, um, and from here on out, it's just going to be getting worse. So right now, while it's calm, is the time to be getting ready, guys. Just be like the ant, you know be focused and be preparing every day. Every chance you get something extra for your house. Try to get all the things that are necessary for you to live. Hygiene products, clothes, shoes, your food, of course, parts for your car, parts for your house, whatever you can. Be getting ready, guys, because um, you're gonna have to be ready, because they are gonna bring the hammer down. They're gonna bring the hammer down on whoever's not ready. If you're ready, you might not even feel it, guys. Okay, you might know that, okay, um, we're going through some trouble here, through some economic trouble here. But if you've prepared yourself, it might go easier for you. And so that's the way I'm looking at it. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave relevant links in the description. um, I'm sure if you're looking at this video, you know what's going on. So, but I'll still leave links that are relevant to what we're talking about here today. So, guys, y'all have a great day. Y'all take care of each other and love each other out there, because that's what we're here for. God bless.